We are back. And we hate this song, but we nonetheless are back. F2, formerly F3, formerly F4, is back with the biggest artists around on Discord, with myself, Darius, Mazahari, Zolf, with all the idiots you know, the dickheads, the trolls, the lover boys, the virgins, and everything in between. We are back for season 17 of Ero. F3 just finished with João Santos winning amazingly. The defending champion of the bottom tier, the slowest tier in Ero, winning the debut race of season 17. As we're riding on board with Tugga. Who the hell is Tugga? Tugga D's nuts. As he starts his first hot lap of the season. Not invalidating into turns 1 or 2. Very clean there in the McLaren. I don't know who this person is. I have to find his name out. We have a bunch of new drivers here as he heavily oversteers there. I think it's turn 3. I think it's turn 3. Going around a tricky section here where you could lose the car in previous games. In this game, you don't really have a chance to lose the car. We are missing people. We're not missing one person, which is Mr. Aaron Stone, who will be joining us later on. Maritab Ali will get one full season against Macaulay Beard. As Tugga setting a purple sector 2. Rob Knable, who showed some promise at the end of last season, is also here. Yes, Daryl, Tugga these nuts. That's gonna be the name all season. I feel sorry for this guy. But yes, a lot of interesting characters here. Ed Zach is back. Mark Anderson and David Ann return to annoy me again for another season. Good evening, Luis. Good evening, Yeast. Oh, Lex Hod, the disappearing Dutchman from 8 seasons previous. Andrei Veschenko is meant to be in the lobby for the sake of telemetry or some shit. As Ricardo Chilvered, I know I pronounce your name wrong every single Friday night and I'm going to keep doing it. Oh, as Tugga goes tugging off the road. He tugged too hard on the car there. As he can only manage P7, Edzak in P6, a Red Bull of, I think, who the hell is Maverick? Who are these people? Can I have some names? Lex, I'm good, thank you. My day was interesting. Busy day at work. We had lots of sick people with sickly teeth. Chat, can someone find out who these people are? Andre, can you tell me who these people are? Who's Tugga? Who's Lad 66? Lad 66 is mowing the grass. Dirk Nowitzki. Yeah, I don't think he's Dirk Nowitzki. I think Dirk plays F1. I don't even know Dirk knows F1 is. Anyway, yes, the day was good. Lad is the Albanian guy. Okay, but like, am I just going to call him Albanian guy? Albanian Lad. Okay, that's your new name. Well done. The flu is going around. Yes, COVID is rampant over here again. I got COVID about 2 months ago. I still can't taste it. Lad is oh, his name is actually Lad. Ladian Dramoli. Okay, well that sounds a very dramatic name. See what I said there? Sam Kent is back in the Haas. Wrongson says his car feels good. What is this? Dinarte Ribeiro? Ribeiro? Daryl, you can make a TikTok of me trying to pronounce people's names. Dinarte Ribeiro? Dinosaurus Ribanoris. Okay. Some Ero brain rot for you all. Axel Foley is back. Bjorn Rasmussen, for some reason, is still racing in the 7:30 p.m. tier instead of the bottom tier. But anyway, Luis Saligero, who raced in F3, got a podium, I think, actually, or he came fourth, is in the Ferrari this season. No, I'm okay. My neck is okay, Lex. The shoulder is fine. I went to see a physio. He said perfectly fine. I'm close to tearing a pec. So he said just keep strengthening it up in the gym. Which I'm doing. So that was fair enough. Do I need anyone else? Let me see. Maverick. Who is this Maverick character? I can't remember who's who now. And then we have Johnny Racer. Mr. Jonathan Yates. Yeah, you know your pectoralis muscle, but that's what he says. The shoulder pain was attributed to the to me nearly tearing a pec. I don't know. So he said, just be careful when serving in tennis, and don't do anything stupid. Don't do things that hurt, and just keep strengthening up your chest and your shoulders. So you learn something new every day. He did a load of tests to check for nerve damage and all this shit. It was all good. Is there anybody else? Yeah, just this Maverick fella, Tugga. I forget who Tugga is. Who's Tugga again? Anyway. Dinarte Dinosaurus Rex. We have a new T-Rex in Dinarte. Lugotza returns after failing his medical for Real Madrid. For all of you who aren't aware of the lore, Luis apparently had a medical at a football team last season. That's why he kept missing races. I am happy the new season started. I missed you all. I missed all the ERO retards, you know? Barry. Oh, Barry Kruger. Yes, Maverick is Barry Kruger. Yes, that's a good spot, Andre. Anyway, Ricardo is currently P1. Where is Yeast? I can't support you this season, Macaulay. You're not in the Ferrari anymore. You didn't pay for the Ferrari. Yeah, I think it is. Speaking of our defending champion, as he's in Sector 3 right now, stretching the track out as much as he can, maximize the exits. Round the final corner, can be a bit tricky for traction. Lovely, nice and close to the wall. This is going to be in the 16s. It's a 1:16.6. Our defending champion goes P2. I don't know if I'm going to win the championship this season. I was on for the win this evening before Callum Clark turned into Osama bin Clark. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, it's going to be tight between my teammate and myself. Zhao, he won the title last season, and he's started off strong, winning this season, the first race. He hasn't got the same pace as the people up the front, but he's just always there. You know, he's got race intelligence, something I think a lot of people could do with. Regan McKinnon, who never declared his attendance every race last season, just never turned up, goes P3. Matthew is in P5. Johnny Racer in P4. Lugo to P6. Sparrow Maltby. They have retired a few times last season. How is the F1 attendance? Well, it's the first race, so I think it'll be okay. I'm assuming it'll be 15 people plus, but you know, I don't want to hold my breath there. It's not a stacked F1 grid of seasons past where you had people in PSGL F1 and stuff. We got one guy in PSGL F2, but I think he's only a reserve, and I don't think he'll be racing all that much. Barry Kruger in P9, Rob in P10, Ed Zach in P11, Tugga is motoring away in P12, Axel Flowley is P14, as Samuel Kent, our favourite degenerate in ERO, is P1 provisionally with a 1:16.3. That's quick. Oh my word. Oh my word. Lugotza is P1 now. What's it like for times? I need to see times here. I can't see. Why can't I see how long is left in qualifying? Someone help me. Tell me how long is left in qualifying. You can't because you're looking at my screen. Oh, 7 minutes. Okay. So we're over halfway through the first qualifying session of this season, as there's people lower down setting various times. Everyone either seems to be the 1:16s or 1:17s who are in the competitive times. Mark Anderson not looking very quick. Yeast asks, since when are you good, Luis? Maybe he got a mega toe. Okay, Lex. Well, I look forward to seeing you back. I look forward to your petty reports I miss. There was a time when I used to find your reports really petty, and now I miss those times. You know, but it is what it is. Further down the field, Maritab Ali is the only person to not set a time. Maritab controversially almost won the title last season. It must be said though, it was one hell of a ball to not win the title. We can say this now after literally I was sweating. Sweating. Oh, Maritab has a qualifying ban. Oh, okay, thank you, Darryl. I was sweating that he would lose the title. Otherwise, I think all of F3 would have rioted. Ricardo going even faster. Maritab almost killing, I think, Barry Kruger there. Or is it Ricardo? Yeah, almost killing Ricardo on his outlap for some reason. Your reports were very petty. The pit lane cross from Stephen in Qatar was extremely petty. That kind of shithousery was much appreciated. At the moment, anyway, it's a Red Bull Alpine front row, which is something we would never say in real life. Then a Haas second row, which is even more outlandish. Is anybody on the lap? Barry's not, because he's invalidated. Everyone's just kind of patiently waiting for their next attempt in a few minutes. Who is Mason? Who the hell? Oh my god, I just realized who Mason is. Darryl Ann, our head steward again for this season, back with a vengeance, has been working hard in the off season to change rules or something. I don't know what Darryl did, but it's appreciated whatever you did do, Darryl. I think a lot of leagues are struggling at the moment with attendance, and it's just evident. Like a lot of leagues that had a lot of sign-ups just seem to be closing down at the moment. We had over 170 sign-ups last season, and we could barely manage 3 tiers. It was very sad towards the end of the season, and it was just strange. Anyway, nobody out apart from Lugoca, Mr. Luis Marinen, and then the Albanian lad in P11. Maritabaz retired. Edzak as well. Edzak in the kick this season for some reason. He changes. I don't know. He always ends up in a random car, I feel. Tugga in 14th. Mark in 15th. Where is Carl? Carl is in 13th. Where is Aaron Stone? I thought he was running home. What is going on? Well, I better task Aaron where he is. As a yellow flag for some shenanigans. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever's going on there. Edzak's invalidated everywhere already, so he's going to go around again. Did he actually just join? Wow. Marshallah, Marshallah, Marshallah. Who will be the Osama bin Russell of this tier this season? Have your say in the comments. Who will be our terrorists? I don't actually know. Kind of curious to see myself. Lugoca on a lap is in sector 1 into turn 3, now up to 4. Has to be careful going around 5. Can't lose the car. Well, not really in this game actually, because cars are just planted to the floor now. But purple sector 1 for the Portuguese footballer. So when you spoke to Fiorentino Perez, like, what did you think? Like, was he a nice man? I have so many questions for him since he had a medical at Real Madrid that he failed. Now, as he's invalidated, that's a disaster, and he's not got enough time to charge his battery either. He needs to get out of the way for this Williams that's just mowed the grass. I think on the exit of 13, I think that is. The McLarens will cause trouble. Maybe they will. Sam Kent, though, is flying. Is this finally going to be the season that Kent that Kent has a chance at winning the title? Is this finally his chance, his moment in the sun? Or will he keep sticking to doing bad accumulators on a Saturday afternoon while watching Gillette Soccer Saturday? It's going to be in the 16s for Sam. It's going to be P3. Rob Knable, he's invalidated. Luke Oates is just, well, now this is the Luis we all remember. This is more like it. This is vintage Luis Marion. Thank you for the Atlex. It's good to see you again. It's good to hear from you. It's good to know you're alive. Regan McKinnon about to start his final lap. How much time is left? All I see is bloody yellow flags. 39 seconds. Regan will get to the start. So all these boys and girls on a lap now. This will be their last attempt. Lugos is going to start a lap with 26% battery. That's not going to go well. Johnny Yacer has finished for qualifying. Well done, Andrei Feschenko, for getting your timing lap going. I think Lewis is backed out or something. I don't know. Anyway, Ricardo on a lap as well. Our provisional pole sitter. This will be his last attempt. And a few drivers are going to be crossing the line here. Sam is not one of them. He's going into the pits. We see a McLaren of some sorts. Tugger has tugged away at his last attempt. Mark Anderson, P9. We see a Ferrari crossing now. Who is that? Where's Rongson? Rongson's P7. Who is Dimitri Van Beaver? I have a lot of questions about your name. Dimitri Van Beaver. Right, anyway, who's crossing the line next? It looks to be the Alpine. It's not Luis, it's the other Alpine. It's Yeast, I think, no. Oh, I don't know. A bunch of people have crossed the line. Ricardo stayed P1. He hasn't improved on his time. Rob Knable. There's a Merc. It's Regan McKinnon. And he is going to be in the 116th. It's a 116.5 for him. Rob goes into the pits. He keeps in P6. And that is pretty much qualifying done. Oh, we're waiting on his EDSAC. Who's not even on it now? Dimitri Van Beaver. Van de Beaver. It's Friday, Andre. What? What happened to me? What? At least the stream's still going. Can I have an invite? The Wi-Fi's still here, bro. What is this? What's going on? How did Andre join? What is going on? Sorry, I got in. Hopefully we'll catch the start. How are you just lurking in the lobby? I didn't even see your name in the lobby. I think I invited you, actually. Never mind. Anyway, we'll hopefully catch the start of the race after that interesting little side mission we went on. Let's see who the top fans are. Daryl Ann, then Lex, then Yeast, then Andre, then Martin Lobb, Luis, and DNF person. Okay, so who is going to get the best start here? As Ricardo, the Romanian. We've had Romanians in the second slowest tier of Ero before, and they have been interesting characters. Word on the street is I cannot confirm or deny these reports, but a torpedo may be rejoining the racing tiers soon enough when he gets PS5 money. That's the word on the street. Is that Alex Theodore may be coming back to terrorize us all yet again. When this gets started, we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's the story. Is that Alex might be back? So God help us all. God help your rear wings if Alex is back in action. Remember, he stopped Rongson from winning his one race in F4 or F3 that season in Miami. We all miss him. Anyway, enough talking shite for me. It's going to be 5 red lights for season 17 in F2. We are away in racing. Who gets the best start here? It looks like Ricciardo's gone away cleanly, and Lugo just had an absolute terrible start. He's dropping back loads of positions. Gone the run down to turn 1. Anyone going to die? Oh! Everyone seems to be relatively okay, apart from Lugo, who's just gone to the very back of the pack. It's just gone from bad to worse for him. All the way down to P19. That's not a good... What happened now? What the hell happened now? Well, this is great. I'm very happy for Ricciardo winning the race, but... ¿Qué pasa? Wow. Great start to the season. My internet is not crashing, Andre. Let me just tell you this. It's not crashing. Okay, I have fast internet. This is just a scheduled ad break. That's all it is. Maybe Lugo's bad start wasn't real either. Listen, the stream hasn't lost connection because the stream is still up. Right, we're back. And where is Lugo? He's up to P14. Okay, anyway, Sam Kent on the charge here against his teammate Rob Knable. Have they just switched positions? Is that a bit of team play? Interesting to see. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Regan McKinnon is sitting in P4. Yeast is in P5. Go on, Macaulay. Even if you're in this horrible Alpine. Remco, get fucked, man. Leave my internet alone. Edzak and Barry overtaking Albanian lad. Oh, Albanian lad making a bit of a lunge there. Maritabali with his qualifying ban is up to P11. Bjorn is... Well, Bjorn is just here. Albanian lad and Maritab fighting side by side around the penultimate corner of this track. As the shark is hunting. Oh my god, man. This is despicable. I think it actually is me. Ricard. I think this is me. What's going on? Who's downloading granny porn in my apartment? Do I have another invite? Thank you, Piotr. Daryl, your powers of assumption are very good. I'm just saying, my internet was fine during F3, okay? Remco, leave me alone, bro. Go ask the real questions. Why Bjorn is in bloody F2 and why you were defending like Sergio Perez in F3. Remco, ask yourself that question against me. You've got time penalty and everything. Anyway, getting back to the race. Oh, I'm tired already for you lot. It's only race 1 of bloody 12. Right, lap 4 apparently. Ricardo's still leading the way. Sam Kent in P2 and Robin P3. Regan as well. Top 5 remain unchanged. Mark Anderson in P6. Bjorn is gone. Safety car. Is it a safety car? I'm assuming it is. Well, I can't see it. Oh, there it is there, yeah. Right, so does anyone pit at this point? I can't imagine there would be. Let's look at the position changes. How do I... Where's the position changes? There it is there. So obviously Lugots is down 12 positions. That's no good. Tugga! What happened to Tugga? Tugga's just... I tugged too hard. Oh my god. We get some funny names here. Right, anyway, so... Ricardo keeping his position. Everybody else, though, in the top 6, all making up headway. Mark Anderson, well, fair fucks to you. You're up 5 positions. And Mark is diving into the pits. Interesting. A few drivers are. Maybe people are thinking the hards can go to the end. I don't know. Watch that front left gunner in the McLaren pit box. He doesn't like you. Am I commenting the F1 race tomorrow? Maybe. I'm not sure yet. We will see where my head is at, Andre. Maybe I will. Maybe I even might race. I don't know. I probably won't race, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, so a bunch of people are pitted. Carl Whiteside is up to P8. Where is Aaron Stone? We hope the play you went to watch was good. You're up to P15. Peter, did you connect your mouth to your ass recently? Chill. Leave my internet alone. That was rude of me. Zicha, don't be laughing either. So, Regan has actually, this is not a bad move by Regan, if I'm honest. He's went on to the hards. Same way, Yeezus has only lost a single position here. And they're all going to be on fresh tyres now. Now, the only thing is, if another safety car comes, then what's going to screw them? It's going to be your first online race without ABS. Oh my god. Osama bin Fashchenko. The Taliban Andre. No, it doesn't really. Taliban Antonelli is a lot better. I'm trying to think of other famous terrorists in the world. Anyway, Bjorn says, too late, man. I crashed first corner thing. As we are under safety car, I'm going to be ordering the food. It is time to order the food. It is that time again. I also need to book a train ticket. I'm going to London next Thursday for a course. And that is expensive to get a train. No, actually, fuck Uber Eats. They're terrible people. They screwed me over before. Ricardo's led every lap so far in F2 this season. So the key with ordering from a Chinese restaurant is you have to order from the dirtiest name going. It has to sound bad. You know, it has to sound like there's cockroaches there. They always do the nicest food. Dragon Star Chinese. Like China Bowl doesn't sound very dirty. It just sounds like food, right? Blue Lotus, Lucky Cherry, Yum Cha, Tin Chinese takeaway. I'm listening. Donald Trump, course, and here's a sandbag. No, it's a course. No, you can all go away. As apparently we're back racing. I've missed all this ordering food. It's a course in cosmetic dentistry, and it's day 2 of 12. It's costing me a fortune, but you do it for the memes. So drivers to watch here: Regan and Yeast and Mark. They're all on the fresh hard tires. Well, we're not back away in racing. I didn't think we were. I want to be in London as little as possible. It does terrible things to my nose. It just congests me. Your nose is just like literally full of black soot afterwards. Anyway, ones to watch out for this season. Ricardo's definitely, if he races full time, if he's here for all the races, I think he's got a good chance. Top three, depending. As we're away and racing again now. Who else have we got? And obviously we've got defending champion East. Barry Kruger, very quick, probably the fastest driver on the grid, if I'm being honest. DRS is now enabled. But yeah, Barry, probably one of the fastest drivers, just not got the consistency is his only issue. So he's going to be one to watch out for as well. Rob had an impressive showing last season. He scored a podium towards the end of the season. I think he won the last race in China, if I'm correct. I can't remember. It's just moving up and down. It's Regan and Mark are battling on as Mark is in the grass. And Lugo's getting back up to PA, and Mark is being swamped by everyone behind him here. Here comes Johnny Racer. Where is he? There he is. Johnny Racer also getting past. So Mark losing a bunch of positions there after that poor move. Good evening, Zeman. How are you? Kakste Dobresh, or whatever it is. Bulgarian lad. No, not Bulgarian lad. Albanian lad with a 3-second time penalty. That's no use to him. That is no use. Duck with plum sauce. Now, where is the duck? Duck in plum sauce. Okay. Mark into the pits. Hopefully not to retire. I think he's got wing damage. He'll be back. There'll be more safety cars here. The two Hasses riding in P2 and P3. Good result for them so far. I think Sam Kent has a chance at the title this season. If he doesn't explode, Sam is quite quick when he doesn't explode. But this is the main thing. He can't explode. Then, who else you had? Carl White said Carl's capable of a podium for sure. Lugo, I don't even know what to say to you about Louis. Like, is he capable of a podium? I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe he is. Again, this is a very open tier where the only thing here is just not to explode. As Sam, very close here to the back of Ricardo. It's all about it's just not exploding. as Johnny Racer. Marta Bali. That's a difficult one now to try and work out. I don't know where to place Maritab in the terms of things because he did make a lot of his points last season in the tier below. It has been said. Meanwhile, up the front, Sam Kent getting past Ricardo and Carl also getting past Maverick. That's that. We'll go back to the action here. Yes, Yeast will have a good shout, Daryl, if he can avoid trouble. Again, there was a lot of factors last season that just led to the downfall of drivers. Like, Yeast season almost got completely derailed in Baku by one Elliot Parker. And then not to mention all the drivers that got promoted last season, like the likes of Andre and Giuseppe and Ronaldinho. Giuseppe took his toys and just ran away after that. Okay, so Sam Kent leading the way. Ricardo's going to have DRS. He's going to be closing, but I doubt he's going to make a move into turn 3. That would be ill-advised, she could say. Maritab fighting Johnny Racer. And Sparrow Maltby has went on to the full wets. Well, that is an interesting choice. By the little dragon. Full wets, you say? So, like, to be honest with you, anybody in the top 7 easily could win a race. And that's not an embellishment or me just buffing people up for the sake of it. Anybody in the top 7 could easily win here. Speaking of, Ricardo is after getting past Mr. Samuel Kent, but Sam is not giving this one up in Sector 3. And he's going to have DRS again. There's a yellow flag. It looks like Luis Saligiero has come off, but he's recovered the car. He's still away and racing. Now, what happens here? Does Rob Knable have DRS? He's moved very close to the yellow flag in Sector 1. There's a Mercedes. I think it's fucking Sparrow in the bloody full wets. No move done just yet. Sam staying very close to it. That's going to be a track limit warning there, I'd say, for him. As Lugo to get to 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Dirty air so powerful around here. You've got to be really, really careful. The car will just drift out if you're not careful. Lugo, who's had an amazing qualifying, and it's just gone from bad to worse in this race for him. We're into lap 12 of 29. And Sam is keeping with Ricardo here, and he's probably going to get the move done now. Ricardo with loads of battery. He's not sweating this. Sam with DRS gaining not all that much. Not close enough to make the move now. Again, you got to be wary of the dirty air. You just got to swing the car into turn 13 here. Rob Knable to 3-second time penalty. That's derailed his race. Yeast now back up to P3. And Rob dropping off the pace ever so slightly here. Everyone's very close to one another though. The top 4 separated by less than a second and a half. Great stuff, and I think this will be our top 4 for the season if it stays like this. Imagine a 4-way battle for the title. That'd be amazing. That'd be great stuff to watch, that would. Great stuff. And the top 3 are only separated by a second. And Sam just can't get close enough at the moment. He's still just knocking on the door, but just can't get to the dirty air. It's just negating him too much. And Yeast's early pit, he's basically gotten a free set of hards here, like a younger set of hards to go and attack, to go and hunt. I'm disappointed. Tugger has to win a race this season, so I can just the memes will write themselves. Mark Anderson is on soft tires for some reason. They're 4 laps old. Yet again, Sam getting very, very close to the back of Ricardo, but to no avail. This race is going to go down to the wire here as Rob Knable arriving back on the scene now, even with that 3-second time penalty. Regan McKinnon has a bit of work to do if he wants to catch up with these guys. He doesn't have DRS either. How is Ricardo keeping everyone away? That's an interesting question. That's an interesting one altogether. But here comes Mr. Kent. He's gaining. Is he going to make a move into turn 1? Not this time. And Yeast as well. Yeast has got the most battery out of anybody in the top 4. Further down the field, what is happening? We see a little train here of a few cars from Edzak all the way down to Barry Kruger. And this is what I'm saying about Barry. He's got the pace. No doubt about it. He just doesn't have the... Love to see you up the podium and up the top step all the time. Nice guy as well. Why are we migrating host again? No! I'm not impressed. Ricardo wins the race for the 4th time. Sky is my internet provider. Sparrow wants to join in on comms. Listen, I just got new internet with Sky, and it's like meant to be like so many 100 megabytes down or something. I don't know. It's meant to be good, okay? Just leave me alone. Are all the admins that are just going to bully my internet? Yeast with a 3-second timer, you donut! I leave you alone for 30 seconds because we were on a commercial break. That's why I should do these as commercial breaks. And this is how you repay me. Anyway, Sam Kent very close to the back over Ricardo Chilveren. Sparrow Mulby joins us in the commentary booth halfway through the race. Sparrow, talk to us. What happened to your race?
Skill issues.
Okay, fair enough. That's open and shut, I suppose.
Yep.
Regan McKinnon has gained a 2nd on the top 4 since the last time we checked in on him. Maritab Ali is in P6. Interesting.
He's had a great race so far due to his quali ban.
And Regan, Rob and Yeast all with penalties here. So this is a 2-horse race for the win. However, the last podium spot is wide open for grabs. And Regan is gaining here.
I want to see how many pit stops I did.
Why did you go on the full wets?
I just gave up.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Lugo with a terrible, terrible start. As lad, Albanian lad, where are you? Oh, he's at the last DRS tree. Okay. Albanian lad with a bit of a
He's
wobble.
got no front wing now. He's going to have to trundle his way back.
He's at the pits now anyway. As meanwhile, further back up the pitch, Sam closing in on Ricardo, but just doesn't seem to have that final bit of juice to tug himself. Get it? Tug into P1. And Ricardo with so much more battery as well. Yeast with so much more battery, and Rob has got a moderate amount.
His Yeast dives into the pits now.
No penalty.
Goodness.
Judged it perfectly.
Yep.
So
as Carl Whiteside joins him in the pits, that's Lad getting lapped there by the front guys.
The front lads, hey!
Hey, there we go.
There's going to be a lot of this season. There's going to be a lot of puns and tugs and lads. Ronson, after an impressive qualifying session for him, has tugged himself all the way down to P13. Where's Dinosaurus Rex? Oh, that was Tugga. Oh yeah, never mind. Listen, Daryl, I'm going to tug at this as hard as I can, okay? I'm going to be tugging at these memes and these references for as long as I can all season long.
It's
Even if he leaves the server in 10 rounds' time, I'm going to be all like, guys, do you remember the guy Tugga? He tugged around for quite a while, didn't he? Oh, I'm pretty sad. But anyway.
As while Darius was saying all of this, Maratib Ali gets ahead of Regan McKinnon
He does.
down one of the DRS straights, and now Edzak is right on the rear of him. Well, approaching.
Yeah, he is approaching. And interesting enough, here, as our race leader pits, Maritab on course for a podium, or potentially for a podium at this rate. Sam Kent will take the lead of the race. Will he now do the opposite? Will he come in to the pits now after the end of this lap in response to our race leader? That is the main question here.
I do feel like Sam does have to come into the pits fairly soon, as he is on 17 lap hold hards.
He better tug himself into the pits ASAP.
God.
They write themselves. The memes write
They
themselves.
do.
Aaron Stone riding in P5, as he is not pit, so he will be the last of the drivers to pit, I suppose. Yeast, interestingly enough for Yeast now, if we look at the interval between himself and the leader, it's roughly about 14 seconds. So he's going to come out ahead when the rest of the pack in front of him pit. I think he's going to come out ahead of them all by a few seconds, as he's going to undercut the whole field here. Now, Ricardo also will come out ahead too, and I think Rob will be very close to Sam.
Sam stays out for another lap. Okay.
And he's losing a lot of time here, so Yeast has already gained a second on him. Maritab and Regan obviously heeding the call. They're both into the pits. Now, where will they drop down to? They're going to be down to at least P8, P7. If not further. They have to be careful here. They might get stuck behind, is it Johnny Racer? And they will.
Yeah, Johnny could potentially get them here.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think Carl could. Carl's going to be close. Right. Oh, Maritib's gone off at turn 1. Through goes Johnny around the outside at turn 2. What has Maritab done there?
He's gone to a set of hards as well.
Yeah.
Must not have had any mediums left. Right, Carl Whiteside. Oh!
Oh, he's in a wall.
We caught that at the right time.
Yep. He's got no front wing either.
No, it's a disappointing one for Carl. With his new sim rig setup. Wrongson, what are you doing, man?
What's Wrongson doing?
He's meant to be racing for Ferrari this season. And look where he is, he's P13. What's going on?
Yeah, Ferrari's not... Oh.
Zucha, have you got a picture of Alex Dunn?
Pits.
Sam finally dives into the pits, though. Yeast is going
along with the rest of the top three.
The top three. So Yeast is going to take the lead of this race by quite some bit.
I'm going to throw a punt out there. I think Lugots could potentially be up there with some of the people. It could be close to...
Well, I mean, after that interesting display on qualifying, it's definitely is this a new Luis Meriden after about 5 years? Barry Kruger, who I keep saying is the dark horse in this tier, sets the fastest lap of the race.
As we do now have a three-way battle between Edzak, Maritib, and Johnny. Is it Johnny?
Johnny Racer.
Johnny Racer.
Jonathan Yates is his name, but yes.
Yeah, Jonathan.
Well, the GT7 crew.
Yeah.
Oh, but someone hasn't got a front wing. I think it's Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan doesn't have a front wing. He doesn't have anything. Maybe it's just a glitch in my game.
Yeah, that did happen to me as Blooming X side by side through there between Maritab and Edzak. Good stuff between the pair of them, still side by side into the next braking zone, but Maritib does get the move done. Good stuff by him.
Lucas has a penalty in front of him, so it's already P5. It's looking like for the Pakistani international driver.
Ooh, Johnny just touched the grass there on the outside. Now allowing Aaron round the outside of the final corner. Great move by him. Now here comes Regan just to fly on by the Kick-Sauber driver.
As Mark also with no nose or front wing for me.
Yeah, that's just a glitch.
Yeah,
I've had it before.
it's an interesting glitch. It makes the cars look very strange.
It does, yeah.
Well, Yeast is leading, and he is 2.7 seconds clear of Ricardo. So, can he break the magic 3 and tug himself to victory here? Almost at 3 seconds. Must have been using a load of battery there.
Could the lad tug himself to victory?
Yeah, tug himself along. That is the question.
Jesus Christ.
It's happening, okay? I can guarantee you this is what it's going to be like all season long here. Further down the
That's gonna be
field,
fun.
Barry and Jonathan fighting. Barry getting the position for now in this skirmish with the faster, fresher tyres. Bronson, what are you doing to me, man? Why are you down in P13? Barry and Jonathan yet again, though, looks of it going into it. But Matthew, come on. Matthew told me this
Here
was his
comes
season.
Oh, Maritab down the inside on Louis. Bit of contact through turn 1, but Maritab does get the move done. Here comes Edsack now. Around the outside on Louis. Into turn 3. Bit of contact. Louis
Oh!
just bumps into the rear of Maritab. Still side by side between the pair of them. Good stuff by them. As is it Mark Anderson?
Yeah.
Yep. Just wanted to make sure. Mark Anderson retires from the race in the pit lane.
A lot happening here.
Now,
As the Lugoats of old almost caused a bit of chaos, we must say there, as the two Hasses are now fighting.
Tom Kent just made it easy there for him, just going straight past him and on the straight.
And Ricardo almost pulling him within that 3 seconds of Yeast. As there's a yellow flag in Sector 1 that looks to be just Mark's car coming back onto the track.
Ooh. Invites being sent. There you go.
Commercial break, commercial break, commercial break. What is this connection, bro?
Yeah, we're fairly close to each other as well. Geographical
Yeah,
sense.
you're about 20 minutes down the road from me.
You're like on the other side of the city. Like, in the
Not,
greater
not
region of
even.
the city.
Not even. You're just like you're in Stockport. It's like 20 minutes away. Like,
Yeah, true.
well, it
No,
depends
you're
on the
right.
M. It depends on the M60, bro.
Yeah. Which can be a bit horrendous.
Daryl,
Okay.
I still need to call them because they delivered my internet 2 weeks late. I'm like due compensation or something.
Not sure, yeah, it is like an 18-minute drive away.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was stuck for 15 minutes in Sale today. 15 minutes in traffic. Didn't move for no reason. Anyway, thank you for waiting. We are back.
Track. Good stuff by them too.
We are back.
We're back. Let's go.
I disconnected before getting into the lobby for a fifth time, apparently.
Right. There's a few things going on, but it's like not much going on with those few things going on, if that makes sense.
It does, yes. But the audience does not know as... we are back.
We're back. Cool.
But all my deltas are a bit strange. I can't see things properly. Ronks in P12 now.
Yeah, with another penalty.
Nice. So Yeast
No,
has lost a bit of time, hasn't he? To Ricardo. This is Ricardo's
yes, yeah.
race. Both of them on equal tyres.
Oh, blooming heck, Aaron. He looked like he was going to the outside of fast left right and then just tucked into the inside of the last minute, didn't quite get the move done. Ambitious effort, to be fair.
As Mark Anderson asks me to check my DM, apparently there was an incident.
We have a yellow flag further down the field. That will be Mr. Carl Whiteside. Just put it in a wall in the final corner. And now going into the pit lane. Ah, my ears. Bluminette Yeast has let Ricardo into his DRS now. This is going to be a potential on-track battle for the win here. Ricardo may have just got a warning for exceeding track limits there.
I feel like I'm listening to a radio station of the race.
It's like you just got the F1 on in the background.
It really is. Okay, I'm back again.
No.
For like the
Gap
sixth
is now
time.
5.5 tenths between the two up front. It's very close between the pair of them.
Oh, that was stressful. Right, so what have we got going on here? Edzak with DRS, Sam Kent. I think Sam is just kind of holding back here. I don't think he's really pushing.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have to. He's got P3 sewn up.
Yep, as Ricardo goes a bit deep there. Potentially exceeding track limits as Regan McKinnon gets another 3-second time penalty. And Ricardo is sliding. DRS wide open now for the Red Bull. But the two Haas cars are clawing back. The gap is now 1.5 seconds between the pair of them. I meant to say between Ricardo and Rob. Is Ricardo still gaining? As Rob gets another 3-second time penalty for it. Ricardo dives to the inside, into the 90-degree right, gets the move done. Good stuff by him. Yeast now down in P2. Just gonna try and hold on to it on track as we are about to start the final lap of the race here. Rob is now within DRS range of Yeast. Yeast has now lost DRS to Ricardo as Rob goes deep through turn one. This is going to be close between Rob and Yeast for who will come out on top between the drivers with penalties. No, Rob's just gone off at turn 3. Cool.
I'm glad you're all enjoying this in the comments. Right, I'm back again. Final lap, as Sparrow
Nice.
said. Lovely commentary from
Halfway
them.
through it now.
Yeah. Yeast
Sam
in
now
trouble.
trying to get closer to Yeast but can't quite do it, but it doesn't really matter because Yeast does have his 3-second time penalty. but could rob 6 seconds of penalties, potentially push him down to the likes of P7.
Oh my god.
That's not going to be a good result for him. But as he rounds the final couple corners now, it's been a fairly clean race for our race winner. Ricardo comes across the line now to take victory here in the season opener as Kent just get past Yeast across the line. As Maritib Ali finishes on the podium.
Wow. Wow,
Good
it's
stuff
game
by
on.
him.
This tier is game on.
And I'm glad to be a part of it.
Aaron Stone as well. I'm really happy for him. P5. Edzak
Edzak with a
P6.
great P6.
Yeah, Rob Knable drove a strong race, just had the penalties.
Yeah.
Johnny Racer in his debut for ERO will finish P8. Regan McKinnon will finish P9. I will see you in F1 tomorrow night, Regan. Barry Kruger, P10. So much more potential for him and in that Red Bull. Lugo to P11. I don't know what happened there. Wrongson, who killed Mark Anderson, murdered the lad in P12. Luis Saligiero in P13. Disastrous race for Ferrari. Albanian lad in P14 and Carl Whiteside will cross the line eventually in 15th. The Chinese food is on the way, boys.
Let's go.
I can't tell if I've disconnected or I've just the race is over. It looks like the race is over.
Yeah, the race is over.
Wow, you know yourself. F1 is live tomorrow evening, where I have no idea who's quick in that tier anymore. I need the race director for whoever needs it. But that will wrap up the first Friday night of the season.
Maritib Ali with a great race, P20 to P3. Beautiful stuff by the man from Pakistan.
The man from Pakistan who tugged that car from T20 to P3. Sparrow, how many sets of wets did you use?
All those available to me.
Oh god. Right, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else in the audience. F1 tomorrow evening at 6:30. You are more than welcome to race. There probably is space. And we will see you shortly. Good night.
Good night.